There will be a parade meeting tomorrow, 10 a.m. in the boardroom, which is down the hall here this way. There is a veterans comfort and quiet room which will be open all day. Back down the hall here at the box office. So if you need a break, it's a quiet room with coffee down there. This is a general invitation. Sunday, June 23rd at 1:30 p.m. at the Cathedral of the Air. For most of you, there might be some new ones, the Cathedral of the Air over at Joint Base Lakehurst was originally built by the American Legion and has been in controversy for quite a while about whether they're going to try to sell it, what they're doing with it. It's federal, and now this has come up again. So they'd like to see as many Legionnaires there as possible, because the question that now is coming up is, does it matter to the American Legion? Okay, you guys built it how many years ago, but if you're not going to be there, if you're not going to support, they're going to try to move on. So Sunday, June 23rd, 1:30 at the Cathedral of the Air. Thank you.
Please silence or turn off your phones. At this time, I'd like to bring up Mr. Louis Blasco, Director, for some welcome words.
Thank you, Commander Bishop. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
On behalf of the Greater Wildwoods Tourism Authority and the New Jersey Sports and Expedition Authority, it is my honor to welcome you and our pleasure to host the members of the American Legion Department of New Jersey to the Wildwoods for your 2024 State Convention. As members of the nation's largest veteran service organization, you continually show your commitment to assisting our service members through the entire service cycle. Prior to service, you are readying our leaders of tomorrow through educational and sporting programs. And while not all who benefit from your youth programs go on to serve in the military, most will contribute to America in some way, such as the 2023 World Series MVP Corey Seager, who first honed his skills while playing American Legion baseball. Then there is the support of our active service members through programs such as the BASE program, meant to address quality of life matters that affect service members and their families. The American Legion is at its pinnacle during the transition from service member to veteran. You all can be counted on to ensure those that have sacrificed for our country are never forgotten about. Whether it is through hosting job fairs, helping veterans navigate through systems as they are modernized, or standing with thousands of your fellow veterans as they work their way through the benefit appeals process. But it is not always major wholesale work done by the American Legion. Some of your most important work just asks each of us to be the one, or perform a buddy check, letting your fellow veterans know that the pledge to defend did not only apply to active battlefields, but applies to the battlefield of life we all traverse. The American Legion is here to support and defend our veterans' rights. This is but a small overview of why we in the Wildwoods and throughout New Jersey are grateful to the American Legion. The success of your programs speak to the commitment of each member of your association. So as you all gather here in the Wildwoods, we pledge to make your time with us as pleasant as possible, because you have all earned some time to relax and enjoy the camaraderie while reflecting on another successful year of accomplishing your goals. We look forward to continuing to work with your organization to make the Wildwoods the home of the New Jersey American Legion Convention for years to come. So thank you all. And I hope you have a productive convention, a wonderful parade on Saturday, and enjoy your stay in the Wildwoods. Thank you again.
Mr. Joseph Franco, Jr., Deputy Mayor of Borough of Wildwood Crest.
Thank you, Mr. Bischoff. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, and thank you for allowing me the privilege of speaking to you all today. I was asked to speak to the American Legion on behalf of the Wildwoods, and I was very honored and humbled. What could I say to all of you that could be as impactful as the impact you have made on our lives? The best I can come up with is thank you. Thank you for all that you have done for our country and our communities. You have all served with bravery, sacrifice, and we could not be more grateful to you and to your families. I come from a family of veterans. My dad served in the Army in the mid-50s in Germany, and my uncle served in the Vietnam War. I know that service means sacrifice, and all of you have done your part. Over the years, you have sacrificed your dreams, special moments with your families, and your own freedoms to protect ours. You've endured hardships that most people cannot even imagine for our freedoms. Although you come from different walks of life, you have all united over the years for a common goal: to keep our country safe. And despite these differences, you share key qualities: bravery, determination, resilience, dedication, integrity, and most importantly, the love of the Wildwoods. Without your service and sacrifice, we would not be able to enjoy the freedoms we do today. On the behalf of the Wildwoods, we welcome you to our island and hope you can enjoy the freedom you work so hard to preserve. Thank you for all that you have done. God bless you, your families, God bless our military, and most of all, God bless America. Thank you.
John Baker will now do the...
Official call for the 105th Annual Department Convention. The first session of the 105th Annual Convention of the American Legion Department of New Jersey is hereby called and will be held at the Wildwoods Convention Center, Wildwood, New Jersey, on June 13, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. for the purpose of electing delegates and alternates to the National Convention of the American Legion, to be held in New Orleans, Louisiana, August 23rd through 29, 2024, electing officers for the ensuing year, and the transaction of other such business as may be brought before it. Representation. Representation shall be by posts. Each post, in good standing, shall be entitled to one delegate and one alternate, and one additional delegate and one additional alternate, for each 50 members for whom national, department, and county per capita taxes have been paid and cards delivered to department headquarters 60 days prior to the department convention. 60 days being April 14th, 2024. The department adjutant, based on the number of cards on hand at department headquarters and per national online report as of April 14th, 2024, will determine the number of delegates allowed each post. Each post is entitled to send to and seat in convention a number of alternates equal to the number of delegates to which the post is entitled. Alternates will have the power to vote only in the absence of the regular delegates. Elected officers, members at large of the Department Executive Committee, and past department commanders shall be delegates at large of the Department Convention, with vote to be exercised with their respective posts. Under no circumstances may a delegate at large cast more than one vote on any subject under consideration. Article 4, Section 5 of the Department Constitution reads as follows. The delegates to the Department Convention shall be chosen by each post, and the credentials of such delegates shall be certified to by the post commander and post adjutant. The credentials of the delegates at large shall be certified by the department commander and department adjutant. Such delegates and delegates at large must be registered with the convention, and their registration fees paid to entitle them to vote on matters coming before the convention. Registration. Delegate and alternate registration fee of $15 must accompany credential forms as approved by the Department Executive Committee. There will be no on-site registration. Credentials will be issued only to those delegates and alternates who have pre-registered. Delegate and alternate credential forms will be mailed to all post adjutants shortly after the close of books on April 14th, 2024. Resolutions. All resolutions for national or department convention must be in the hands of the department adjutant at department headquarters, 171 Jersey Street, Building 5, Trenton, New Jersey, 08611, not later than May 29th, 2024. Properly signed. All resolutions dealing with constitutional amendments should be in the hands of the department adjutant not later than May 15th, 2024, properly signed. By order of Department Commander Larry Bishop, John D. Baker, Department Adjutant.
Now call on past National Executive Committeeman Charles Chuck Robbins for purpose of introduction.